Now, forewarn weather with exclusive cutting-edge technology to help keep you and your family safe.
All right, so, while we won't see anything like this extreme, Brian, we're looking at rain, hail, and wind tomorrow.
Yeah, this is video here from West Virginia where at least 6 people are dead after flash flooding tore through parts of north central West Virginia over the weekend. A state of emergency has been issued. Heavy rains resulted in these floods over the weekend. Right now, about 29 homes destroyed, several people still missing, and emergency responders say they're working to locate missing people as quickly as possible. This video is from Fairmont, Marion County, West Virginia.
Yeah.
I have family around there. My mom's from the northern end of the state, Wheeling, that had some of the flooding issues before Marion County did. They have seen nothing like this. This is the 1 in 100-year flood for them in north central West Virginia.
Yeah, no, that's getting a lot of national attention,
Yes.
but close to home.
Yes.
With a humid day like today, it's kind of surprising here. We may have a shakeup tomorrow.
Welcome to summer, folks. We are at the 90-degree mark for heat index values. That's really going to give way to our first big summer threat of severe thunderstorms as we go into tomorrow. Because of that, we have declared a forewarned weather alert for Wednesday, as we could see a few strong to severe thunderstorms early to mid-afternoon, but I think it's really late afternoon into the evening when we start to see the bulk of that potential for severe weather heading into tomorrow. Tower cam from Windsor looking across the river over into downtown Detroit. Lots of sunshine, a little bit of high cloud cover around, 85 degrees outside, but once you factor in the humidity, our feels like temperatures, that heat index are into the upper 80s to lower 90s, and we've got more of that on the way. That's going to be the fuel for fire for those thunderstorms heading into tomorrow. The other catalyst for it is a cold front that is moving into the state this afternoon and into this evening. While we may see a few thunderstorms for some of us late tonight, the big chance rolls in heading into our Wednesday. The Storm Prediction Center is looking at areas from the Great Lakes all the way back down into Oklahoma and Texas for severe weather tomorrow, with the highest risk being over portions of southeastern Michigan. We've got an enhanced risk, 3 out of 5 on our severe weather scale in orange for Livingston County, Washtenaw County, Lenawee, and Monroe counties. The rest of the region in yellow, that is a slight risk, 2 out of 5 on our severe weather scale. And then portions of Sanilac and St. Clair from Sandusky to Port Huron, that is a level 1, marginal risk for severe weather. Anyway, we slice it tomorrow. Damaging winds in excess of 60 to possibly 70 miles an hour will be the primary threat, followed by hail in excess of 1 inch in diameter. Heavy rain will also be possible, and the tornado threat will also be there as we head through tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Let's look at clouds and radar forecast here. It does paint the possibility of a few thunderstorms for some of us late tonight into the early portions of the overnight. I do think most of us will stay dry, but then we start the day dry on Wednesday, and here's that first round rolling in after 1 to 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, where we could have a few severe storms possible. But I think the bigger threat rolls in after 7 to 8 o'clock tomorrow night and is till maybe about midnight with the second round of thunderstorms before that cold front pulls off to the east and we hold on to a pre-dawn shower on Thursday. Once that front rolls through, we dial up more summer heat and humidity. High temperatures into the 80s on Saturday, give way to the mid-90s on Sunday and mid to upper 90s early next week. And this is Sunday. Once you factor in the humidity, our feels like forecast is going into the upper 90s to lower 100s for heat index values. So with the first weekend of summer on the way, it is really going to feel like it Sunday and into early next week. For tonight, holding on to that isolated shower or thunderstorm, mild and muggy into the overnight. We drop to 70 tonight with that southwest wind at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, 70s in the morning, and then we start to bring in those thunderstorms afternoon into evening. We head for 85 tomorrow with our forewarned weather alert in effect throughout much of the day tomorrow. Then we dry things out by the end of the weekend into the weekend, and we head for 96 for the Ford fireworks on Monday, 97 on Tuesday. But once you factor in the humidity, Damon, heat index values more than likely will eclipse the 100-degree mark as we head from not only Sunday, but into early next week.
Brian, sounds like a whole lot going on, and spring's trying to shake things up as she leaves.
And as that's out the door, really, Friday, with it being the solstice, first weekend, man, is it going to feel like summer this weekend.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.